He good. He got to get perfect audio, man. No rush, man. It ain't no rush.
After the game,
yeah.
Saying, this is his team now. He's going to be a star in this league. Only 3 starts in, but what does it mean to just kind of earn that respect already from the league level?
Well, no, Jeffrey Simmons, he's a great player, of course, and he bring that energy in the game, and I respect him, of course, going into the game, and even after the game and everything, that he's the competitor he is, and I was just excited, to have that experience to be able to play against him, one of the best.
Shedeur, Kevin officially announced that you're going to get to start the final 4 games. Obviously, you're talking about how you're thankful for this opportunity. But you feel like this is now like a real audition to show that you should be Jeudy entering the 2026 season, and maybe the team should consider doing things right.
Yeah, that's a long, deep thought. That's not in my focus. My focus right now is the team we're playing ahead, the Bears. So anything past that, I'm not really focused on, honestly. I'm thankful for it, but I'm not content, with my situation, with everything, and with leading this team.
The Bears lead the NFL with 18 interceptions. So as you go through this week, what do you have to focus on, and how do you just approach that whole situation?
I think when you're approaching any week, I don't think the intent is to ever throw an interception. So I don't think that statistic, lets you know that they're good. They're a good team, but I think when you approach each and every week, I think that defenders are capable of catching an interception.
Kevin Byard, just in particular, just how good is he, and what do you see with him on film?
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely a vet. We spoke about him here, and he's obviously a great player. Been around the league for a minute, so I have definitely a lot of respect for him.
I know that you, before you even got here, you talked about wanting to work on your footwork as one of the areas of your game coming into the league. Your coaches have kind of praised you these past couple weeks for showing improvement in that regard. What does that look like for you in terms of working on that, adjusting some things out there on the field, and how comfortable do you feel after three starts?
I would say I feel the same. Since I first got here, it's definitely mentally it's ups and downs, it's different things, but I'll say consistently the same. I tend to stay and feel the same. In college and now, I think footwork and I think all that ties into a lot. That ties into trust. That ties into knowing where you guys are going to be. That ties into everything. So that's where you see the improvement because that we had that leap of faith, this past week, with knowing that the receivers are going to be in the right places, looking everybody in the eyes saying, I'm going to be there, I got you, building that foundation, building that trust. So when everything, when I trust, then you get the best out of me. You get what I'm saying? It's hard for me as a player to not trust things and play my best. So I'm just thankful that we built those relationships that quickly within the receiver room and within the team and within the O-line and everything. But we're not content.
What allowed you to take that leap of faith?
God did.
You mentioned you had the play at the podium earlier today. You were scrambling around looking like you threw the ball away. Mm-hmm. How do you decide when it's time to just throw it?
How I decide when? I would say whenever the play's over. Sometimes you get in situations where you gotta understand the play over, and I'm improving in that. I had a little slip up last week, for sure, when knowing the play's over. But I don't know, in those situations, sometimes it's just like I want to win so bad. You know, I want to make something happen whenever we're stagnant and stuff like that. So just learning, like from the week before when I took a sack that got us out of field goal position, I learned from that, and I was like, okay, knowing where we are in the field, understanding like, okay, I tried my first thing, it don't work, get it out, you know, like so then I won't negatively affect the team.
I know you played 2 years at Colorado, but what do you think about minus 15 wind chill in Chicago expected for Sunday?
Honestly, I'm focused on these plays right now. Whenever that happens, you know, one thing you don't want to be is mentally defeated before you get there, you know. Whatever comes with, however it feels out there, just comes with it. You know, we could prepare the best we can and do everything we can to bundle up. I know you see the 2 sleeves I'm wearing now. So we definitely had to change the style a little bit to make sure I stay warm.
Because of your playmaking ability, especially on the platform, how hard has it been for you to, what you mentioned before, kind of break those habits and like survive for the next game?
Not hard. It just took a little explaining. That's it. It's a negative thing to happen for me to just slow down, you know. But it's. I look at everything and I understand. Okay, this is what I was trying to do in this, you know, in this situation. This is what you should do. And sometimes it go your way, then they'll be like, that was lit. And sometimes it don't. So like you got to limit those that wasn't the best risk, you know, in certain situations, certain times of the game.
You said your dad was going to get mad at you for that pick.
Yeah.
Did he? And what kind of advice did he give you?
Well, you got like during the game and everything, I always hear his voice, you know, like in my ear. You know, I'm like in certain situations, certain everything, like in a lot of situations, and I know his expectation for me. His expectation for me is the highest than anybody is, you know. So that's where playing for him my whole life made it easier to come and play anywhere else, because his expectation, what he has done for himself, even being a player where he understands quarterbacks and everything. So, yeah, he definitely, you know, is hard, and definitely hard on me. Definitely tell me, you know, get completions. Definitely tell me things like a recap of things, you know, that I need to do better.
Shedeur, the touchdown you ran in towards the end there when the guy rips your sleeve, I guess, like, what's going through your mind in that moment? How do you manage to stay up and everything?
I would say went through the reads. It wasn't there. And just try to make something happen. You know, when we get in the red zone, when we get in that score zone, it's a different mental shape you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to do everything, because the absolute worst thing, you know, for us that could happen is to kick a field goal. For the best thing for us is to score every time. So when we get in that red zone, it's definitely something we want to be able to put up points on the board and help our defense and help Miles get that sack record.
You've traveled.
We're going to take a couple more.
We saw you have a little bit of banter with Jeffrey Simmons after your touchdown, your wrist up to him. How much do you thrive off that banter in the game, that gamesmanship of just like going after the opponent?
Nah, like you gotta understand, that's my character. I'm not one to do that off rip. Like I don't do that. I'm not a person that ever try to put someone down, try to ever like stunt flex on somebody, because it's like it's no purpose. It don't really help anything. But I only do that when it was like initiated. You get what I'm saying? And he's supposed to do that. You know, like he's supposed to do that. You know, to the crowd, everything before we even scored and everything. So it's just fun. You know, it's just fun. I don't take anything personal. I know they don't, because it's a heated battle and it's a respect thing on both sides. So that's just in the game. I don't really look too deep in it. But if I'm initiated to do it, then it kind of like you leave me no choice.
We're going to have Tony, Scott, and Mary Kay, and then we done.
Of all your past receivers, you seem to have connected with Fannin the most. Why is that?
He's just in the read. He's open. I don't think. I think you got to know everybody's skill set and know what they do well, and part of that is still positioning and having everybody fit your eye. Like, it's a cut pass to Harold I was a little late on. He still caught it. He was still able to make a play. And as time goes on, we'll be able to build that trust, build that chemistry. We'll be able to play at the same speed, to play, like, with all the guys. So it's kind of like matchups, reads, what the defense is doing. Like, that's who I tend to want to throw the ball to. Whoever the defense isn't really covering like that, it's not really just my favorite guy. Let me just throw it to him.
Hey, I saw the video you talking to Cam Ward after the game, and he said something about what you're doing in the offseason. You said that's not your focus right now. Is that because your focus is these Final Four games, and how important then to you are these Final Four games?
Motherfucker, this is my life here, you know. So we on two different spectrums right now. You know, I gotta focus on playing my best and being the best player I can for the team, and obviously the situations are different. So I know he puts his all into these games and these Final Four games, but it's just a little bit different, you know, because you don't know what could happen, you know. So I just go here, enjoy my day, you know, work hard, do everything I can, and if I'm here, I'm here. If I'm not, I'm not. Like, it's nothing in my control, so I try to control what I can control. That's going out there, making the right reads, going out there, doing the right things, being the person I am. And things will fall how they're supposed to.
Shedeur, Ethan is out for the rest of the season, of course, with the Achilles. The first part of the question is just how, you know, I'm sure how disappointed are you about that, and how much of a help was he to you, and then how much chemistry do you already have with Luke from you guys having worked together?
Yeah, Luke definitely a hungry dog, so we gotta get that back connection going. But Ethan, definitely hurt that he was out, because the responsibility he took, you know, in helping everybody whenever I was able to come in and have that different level of comfort, you know. So I truthfully hope I could play with him next year, and I hope he's around next year. You know, I really do. But I'm gonna make sure I'm around too next year. But Luke definitely ready to step up and do what he got to do. You know, so I'm thankful that we do have that hungry dog connection, that we able to get out there and get out there and feel back to normal. You know, like we are in the practice field. But yeah, Poe, that hurt. That one for sure hurt, because he's definitely cool, down to earth guy. Always get here early. Always man about his business, and it's just unfortunate that happened to him. Appreciate y'all.
Denzel, what are you seeing on film from Caleb Williams right now? And, I mean, it seems like he's kind of an escape artist this season. So what have you guys been seeing?
Yeah, I think just like you said, an escape artist, like a magician back there, just plays never over, kind of similar to Lamar Jackson, able to escape the pocket very well, and still keeping his eyes downfield and able to make a great throw down the field on the run and on the move. And he's looking good, looking like a good player for those guys.
The calf, first off, how does it feel? And how much of a concern is it when you look at the temperatures expected in Chicago? How much does that sort of play into, into your mindset and what you have to do to not let that, exacerbate the injury?
Yeah. Trying to get it together. Might need Mary Kay's calf for this week. They might need a borrowed calf this week, but I'll be all right. Just trying to rehab it and get it as strong as possible. And
And how mind-boggling must it be to consider that they have 18 interceptions? Can you imagine? Isn't that number just so bizarre?
Yeah, it's very crazy, very crazy. I wish we had 18 interceptions, but those guys been doing a great job of taking the ball away, obviously, and that's helps you win football games, and that's showing that they got a good record and helping their team out. That helps the offense, special teams, everybody. So they're definitely ball hawks over there, and They do good. They do good with that.
And so how important is it to you? I know it could be out of your control, but to play as many games as possible, right? I mean, I know the off season you were devoted to being here every day. Does it mean a lot to you to play if you were able to play all 17?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, this is a game I love. I'm a leader for this football team, and I just always want to be out there with my guys, by any means necessary. So always fighting to get on the field, stay on the field, and I know I could bring to this game and when I'm out there. So, yeah, it's always a fight.
I know with the guys who extend the play, like Caleb, they force you guys to cover longer, but sometimes those guys also are big play hunters. They might. How does that, their ability to extend plays, how does that also increase the chances for you guys to maybe get your hands on the ball?
Yeah, definitely gives us chances as well, extending the play, because the play kind of breaks down. They kind of just run it anywhere, so you kind of be able to bait a couple things and go run and jump in and make some plays. So that's definitely an exciting part about guys that extend plays. You may get extra opportunities at the ball.
Denzel, how just uncharacteristic was the run defense on Sunday, and what did you see on film when you guys watched that back?
Yeah, those guys did a great job executing their game plan, and was able to get ahead of us on the run game, and we just got to do a better job and executing what we're doing, finishing our plays, and being in the right spot and making a finish and making a tackle. I know on that one big one, I got to find a way to get them down. Yeah.
And then just with the Bears having the number 2 rushing offense right now, how much is this a chance to kind of right the ship with that?
Oh, yeah. So we definitely can't let it carry over another week. So we got to find a way to eliminate the run game. They're going to try to come out and run the ball. Like I said, they got a good run team. And, it's going to be our job to stop that, everybody.
What's Jim Schwartz like after you guys have a performance like that in the run game? Is he a little extra grumpy this week?
Oh, yeah. Definitely walk in there on your tippy toes and peeking around the corner, see if he's in there. But no, he just got high expectations for us, and that's understandable. And we gotta come out and execute and show up and not allow that. We can't give up as many yards as we did, and but we gotta be better.
Whether it was his time as coordinator with the Lions or now as head coach and play caller with the Bears, what stands out about a Ben Johnson kind of offensive system?
What stands out from it? I'm not sure why I'll say what stand out about it, but I mean, they got a great offense. Like I said, they got a great record. They all seem like they're all on the same page. Quarterbacks, offense, and a coach. And just much respect to him and those guys, getting his guys going.
Do you have to be worried about trick plays? In Detroit, there are a ton of them.
Yeah, I won't say worry about it, but you definitely got to just execute your assignment and keep your eyes true. And that's how you kind of eliminate the trick plays. But you can't just go in just looking for a trick play every single possession, every single play. But just executing your assignment should take you there.
Denzel, as Miles has gone to try to get the sack record, Kevin and Jim have both highlighted the thing that they like the most about Miles is how he plays the run. Just how much pride do you take in being part of trying to make plays in the run game, especially knowing teams aren't really throwing your way, so there's maybe not as many opportunities there. So how much pride do you take in sort of sticking your nose in on some of those run plays and trying to be part of stopping those?
Yeah, a lot of pride. I mean, Coach Schwartz, he tells us all the time, like, we need our corners to come up and tackle and be involved in the run game. We're not here just to cover as well. And that's another way, like you said, they're not throwing them my way as much, to get into plays and, be physical and help get momentum and change the game, help our D-line and everybody get the ball runner down. But, I enjoy being in the run game and making tackles and, bringing energy to this team. So that's something that I like to take pride in my game as well.
Good.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I totally agree.
What's up? I'm good.
Watch that touchdown catch and run a bunch of different times. Just what kind of a great throw was that? First of all, from Shedeur, and obviously great play by you too.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great throw. He anticipated anticipated the window, threw an accurate pass and hit me on the run, and I did the rest.
It looked like after in your celebration, you kind of put your hands over your ears and your helmet. Did that mean anything, like blocking out the noise or something?
No, it was just a celebration.
How about the somersault?
No, it was just something I thought of at the moment.
Okay. Hey, Jerry, the weather's supposed to be pretty bad in Chicago. Is it the footing or the temperature, the wind? What is the worst part about playing in cold, nasty weather?
I'll probably say the wind.
Jerry, Kevin announced this week that Shedeur may be the starter for the rest of the season. Just how valuable is that for you in your position as a receiver to know did that position stabilize for the rest of the season? You can just kind of focus on the temperature with one guy.
Yeah, it's good just to have one guy you could, create that chemistry with. Shedeur gonna finish out the season, so it's a good time to just build and consistently learn and build together.
It seems like he's coming up that learning curve quickly, seeing things. The game is slowing down for him, week by week. Are you seeing that in him?
Yeah. I mean, week by week, he consistently growing, and consistently doing his thing, so kudos to him.
One of the things he said he was improving on is knowing when to throw the ball away if something's not there. I know it's not exciting, but how can throwaways be good for an offense?
It could help with like field management. You don't want to be behind the sticks too much on the drive. So sometimes throwaways are good. It depends on down the distance and what you're trying to do.
Jerry, what have you seen out of Harold all year long? It seems like he's been productive, kind of week in, week out.
Yeah, Harold, a very smart tight end that know how to create separation, get open, and also good in the run game. So he a tight end that know how to do it all. He's a rookie, but he don't really seem like a rookie by the way he understands the game and plays.
They lead the league with 18 interceptions. So as you head into this game, what can you do as a receiver to work extra hard on that? Or what can you do to avoid that?
Just by protecting the ball, once you have it in your hand, and just giving your quarterback a good read to throw, and doing your part by taking care of the ball. Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you.